Today we take a look at all of my gearhead goodness. Well, at least my budget gearhead goodness. Welcome to Humble Filmmaking, the show that focuses on creating videos on a tight budget with a small crew and limited time. I'm your host, Avery, and today we look at my gear. I've been building this gear for like 2 years or so and have always focused on getting the best bang for my buck. And I pretty much use all of my gear on a daily basis to make these episodes, work on my professional stuff, as well as my personal channel. So without further ado, let's jump into my gear. So my main camera is the Canon T5i. It's pretty much what I've produced all of my short films, vlogs, and pretty much any video that I've made since buying this thing in June 2015. So I got this camera with the 18 to 55mm kit lens, which is the main lens I use for all of my videos. But I also have a couple other lenses that I use, such as the 6.5mm from Opteka, and then I also have the Canon 55 to 250mm. Those are kind of lenses I have right now. I'm definitely looking to get some more soon. All will be on a budget. And I also have a Canon camcorder, the Vixia R700 to be more specific, that I recently picked up as my B camera, as well as the camera I use for a lot of vlogs. I love that it has the flip out screen. It's a really good feature on any camera, and then it's really good with the 1080p 60 FPS because I do love my slow motion. And of course I wouldn't be a YouTube content creator if I didn't own a GoPro. So my weapon of choice from GoPro is the Hero 4 Session. You don't have to worry about finding a battery for it or something. Even if the battery's dead, you can just plug it into micro USB. And I also love the 100 FPS 720p functionality. Audio is probably the thing I have worked on building up the least, if I'm being honest. The first mic I ended up picking up was the Audio-Technica ATR 6550. It's a shotgun mic with a 3.5mm input. I wanted a better audio experience for my vlogs, but unfortunately the camera's preamps on the T5i cause the microphone to have a ton of background noise. So I kind of retired the ATR 6550 for a while, used my Blue Snowball, and then later on I picked up a Zoom H4n, and this thing is pretty much a one-man army for all of my audio needs. Not only does it vastly improve my shotgun mic, which is actually what you're listening to on the show, but it also provides a really great built-in mic. So the first lighting kit I got was the Fancier Studio umbrella lights, but I was unable to really use them a lot of places because of the bulkiness, the fact that they have to plug into a wall, and the studio look. Not to mention that they aren't very bright. Recently, I picked up the Neewer CN160 LED light kit. These panels are super bright and allow me to shoot at something like an ISO 400. Before, I was very used to shooting somewhere between 800 to 1600, not to mention how versatile they are. My main tripod is the ePhoto fluid head tripod and head combo. The fluid head is absolutely a must if you're trying to shoot good video. It's going to improve your video no matter what kind of video you're making. This one particularly is a bit bulky, but it will get the job done, and you'll be very happy with the improved video from this tripod. So my other tripod for right now is just the really basic Amazon Basics tripod, but it's actually super good for the price. Obviously, I have a bunch of different light stands. I have like 4 light stands that I use for lights. I use them for my overhead rig and sometimes the slider. I also have a Neewer slider, Neewer handheld stabilizer, because those are really good things to add a little bit more style and flair to videos. So overall, I love my gear and how I've been building it. Usually I just kind of notice something that's lacking a little bit, and then I kind of upgrade that and go from there. And I mean, if you just kind of upgrade stuff one by one like that, eventually you will have a very heavy lifter of a kit that will get the job done in a ton of different scenarios. If there are any specific products you want to see a video on or you want me to review, be sure to drop a comment below. There will also be links to all of the different gear I mentioned in this video if you want to check out some more information or purchase them. Keep in mind, those are affiliated links to Amazon, so if you do purchase something, I get a small kickback and it supports the Humble Filmmaking channel. But that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated on your way out. And if you want to see more videos about budget filmmaking and making your videos better, definitely subscribe to our channel for future episodes. I'm your host, Avery Lewis. This has been Humble Filmmaking. I'll see you next week.